Yo, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. It's your boy. If you want to watch this stream, do me a favor. Just hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. That way I know what's going on. And I know that, not what's going on, but it gets in the algorithm, we can grow. All right. All right, I'm back. I had a phone call. Now we back to it. Let's get to it. Hold on, Rush. I'm posting the stream up right quick. Just give me 1 second.
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. It's his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A pickup of 17. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
We've set it downs from 37. First give on the grab. It's Woody Miles. Danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
At the 38-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's all hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Mills to the air now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick six. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goals get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Texans nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to the air, following that pick six. Nice game outside. It almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. Here's Mills. Hanging up a receiver screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second and 10, need something positive here. Now Mills. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down, they'll run. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out the middle, it's Marks. Escapes the defender. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Throwing off the play fake. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Running it now out of the gun. And they're not going to give him an inch on his 2nd down. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Taken down.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like.
Definitely got all types of screen bandit.
That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And before he can get back to the line, they send him out. So they're going to lose a yard on that 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Red, cycle.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
45, white, black top. Snap, red. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Field, he's got McMillan. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 22.
They manage 22 on the rip and a first
The
down.
Panthers.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Got it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Fight. Come on. Set. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Into the crowd, and intercepted. Jalen Reed with the INT. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
First down, it's a run with Marks. And the manages Mark, a couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Mills back to throw. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set. Buffalo 18. Baby. Hurt.
From the gun, Marks gets it. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
Panthers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone
The
for a
Panthers
touchback.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. Black Oak Red 38. Slice blue. Blue striker. Quad red. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He smartly won't risk anything here. He chucks this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Shot. 32.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 10.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go. Black 40.
Young working from the gun. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll
14
get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Panthers first down. A gain of 14. First down.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33. Looking to throw, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get some late points and the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention this is my boy Russia, man. It's been a while.
And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
14. Texans 10. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. This makes it up to the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Smack, bitch.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Mills. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Gets marks on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Jay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Looking to throw, Mills. Forced that to his right. Oh, what a hit! Starts the ball loose. But fortunate on the Texans side. What their guys got to it, they're going to keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well.
He is so trash. Like, he's a bum. I'm trying to run away from the ball. He still go get the ball. He got to go, bro. He is so trash.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go. Black. We go blue.
Young to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It's second down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Gain up a handful there. Christian Harris on the stop. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
6 yards.
Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
Down.
Ready. 45. Right. Go get him. Go, hey, red. Watch out now. Check.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and 4 coming up now.
Ready. Red, 38. Black shot. Black ultra. Ready.
Now Young. Short pass brought in. This winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off
Now the
for
starter's
Houston.
likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make their case for roster spots as our second half is underway. Trevor Etienne to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Will return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there and make that stop.
Complete to number 87.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second and 6 coming up here. This is Brooks heading left. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, from behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Running right side. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And that fair catch corrals just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Now it's Jordan. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Works from the gun. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
New set of downs from 37. Working from the gun. Here's Mertz. That's where right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw it. He finds his running back. It's Jawar Jordan. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Von Merrick there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So now here's 3rd and 5. This is Jordan. He's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
At the 44-yard line.
The Texans set to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring it down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Loss of 8 yards.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points now. Well, now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
Backed up even closer to the goal line. Here's 2nd down. Going from the gun here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it up. He's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, this is ETN. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back. Didn't get them all the way out to their own 40.
The Panthers take
When
over
you get
first
contributions
and 10.
like that out of your kickoff returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it 45.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Hands off here for Brooks. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's in the 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Receiver in motion, he's headed right. Here's Dalton. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or two eye? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
Panthers 21, Texans 17.
This is my boy Russia.
Ryan
He don't
Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
I don't even think he had Madden.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
He was on the league, so he playing. He really trying to beat me, but he don't know I ain't.
He's going to field this at the 2. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jordan. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Another pistol. Here's Mertz. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's in.
happened? Something happened? You. You good, Russia? Come to game chat. You can hear me.
Complete. Fourth down coming up.
Incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He has it at the 33. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Junior on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Throwing here, Dalton. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
30.
That one hits for
That's good
30.
for a Panthers.
And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First
You
and
know,
10
Kate, we
at
often
the
talk about
31-yard
flipping the
line.
field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. He's got 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Tight end going in motion here. Dalton looking to throw. And it looks great fly through the air, bro. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Brings up
Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Third down run with Dowdle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13.
Yep.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for the
What's up?
Panthers first.
first down.
I love that call.
Good,
on
you?
third down, because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
10 more yards. That's another Panthers.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston.
First and goal.
Panthers
At the 3
up
yard
by
line.
4. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal.
Yeah.
Dowdle. And also able just a little yard. That brings up second down.
Yep. Nah, I feel
There's
that.
a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe. Push
I said I
it
feel that
up.
100%.
Now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Again, here's Dowdle. The charge into traffic, and the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Just shy of the goal
I think I
line.
can see that sideline could considering the challenge down there, it was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
What do you mean? Free agency should open week 1.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Yep.
He'll try to do it himself. And that's just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
There's no other way to do it.
Fitzgerald looking good on the PAT. And the Panthers
Everyone chose their teams. It's not like they other than these last couple people, like no one got forced to take any team. Like shit. Like you took that team for a reason. You like that team, either that's your team or you think you're like that with that team. So it's like
return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own
listen,
21-yard line.
you only saw one of them. I got a 3-headed monster back there.
Oh, yeah. It's Texas team. Them boys like that for real. I ain't gonna lie. But good game though, man.
Texans to the
Yeah,
line.
good shit.
First and 10.
Hopefully we can get, the full, but I ain't gonna lie. At this point, I'm ready to get it.
They go play action. Mertz.
Oop. Good.
Came out right as the defense got to him.
That's the one thing this Texans team does not have.
That's one you chalk up to the pressure.
An O-line. That's what I'm focusing on. We got young guys everywhere, but we got no offensive line.
Whoever's gonna watch this. Salute.
The clock inside of 50
I'm
seconds
gonna
now.
make sure we
Second
get
and
an
10.
offensive line.
Out of the gun here, Mertz. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Intended for Nico
Try
Collins.
getting it to Nico Collins.
That's my third string.
So now it's going to be third and
Yeah.
long.
Third down and
Can't
10
cover it
yards.
much
I fucked up though. I moved everyone down on my depth chart, thinking like they weren't gonna come in. They all came in the 4th, so like I've been kind of like trying not to throw to anyone that. Like I have fucking Stingley Jr. right now as my as my slot on that right side. I don't know if you see that.
Now to throw. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hutchinson.
Nah, I'm punting it. I don't need anyone getting injured.
Like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that.
Oh, they are?
Manufacture a better look.
Yeah.
They got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though.
Good shit.
Better field position without it. Thanks to the turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there.
I only used 2 defenses this game too, because you know how like you can do the play sheets. I just used those 2 play sheet defenses that they told me to use this week.
Well, you can now listen on the staff. You can buy whatever place you want to, so you don't have to use.
No, yeah,
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on
I
first
saw
down.
those. I went through and chose with the 2 that I wanted to focus on,
Here's a design run.
and that's what I did. I had a run and a run one and a pass one that I was just flipping back and forth between.
to take a knee on second down.
I was just looking to see, because you can upgrade them, right? Good shit.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road.
Appreciate
And
whoever
they'll enter the
watching the
final week of
stream.
the preseason
Whatever.
with a little momentum
Salute,
thanks
man.
to this victory. Ahead of that last
Preseason
tune-up
2.
before the games start to count.
Make sure you hit the like button. That's all. Just hit the like button. You ain't gotta
That does it for
subscribe,
another
but
broadcast
I
of the
appreciate it if you
NFL
do
on
subscribe.
EA
That helps
Sports.
supports me.
With my partner in the booth, Brock
Hit the like
Huard.
button.
I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.